All right, so I'm gonna kind of explain how to do this type of story problem. So Taylor has 30 worms for fishing. He put in 3 cartons with the same number of worms in each carton. Now I would have your scholar box the word each, because this is a key word that tells you we're looking for items. So we know our total, we know how many worms he has altogether, and we also know how many groups we have, which is 3 cartons. Now make sure your scholar is bracketing the question, circling the number, and underlining the label, because those are some key things that we are looking for when they do their story problem. So then I'm gonna write my key, and bear with me because I'm kind of holding my phone and writing at the same time, is equal groups. Now the G stands for groups, and my groups is 3 cartons. Great. So my items, I don't know how many I'm putting in each, so I'm gonna put worms. And then my total is 30 worms, because I know that that's how many 30 worms, because that's how many I have all together. So now, to have your scholar solve, what I would do is I would draw 3 boxes. So 1, 2, 3. Now I would label it 1, 2, 3. Now for this type of story problem, I honestly, I told this to another parent the other day, I would just have them draw or disperse the worms by tens, because they know that that is an even 10. So they can just go, okay, so there's 10 here, 20, 30. So that evenly dispersed. So that means that there are 10 worms in each carton. Make sure that that is the sentence that they are writing when they are done, because this tells us, Taylor has. So Taylor is our who. 10 is our how much, and worms is our what. So Taylor has 10 worms in each carton. Now, I also would like to show you the number sentence that they will write. For equal groups, scholars do not know how to multiply or divide yet. This is not a skill that they know or have access to. So their number sentence would be 10 plus 10 plus 10 equals 30 worms. So their answer is going to be 10 worms in each. Now I hope that makes a little bit of sense. I just want to show you as well the number 1 question that I was going to kind of go over today. So I'm just going to kind of walk you through it because I've already done it. But it says Miss Davis has 36 crayons, so I'm circling 36 because I know that that's how many crayons she has altogether. She gives the crayons to 4 children. Each child gets the same number of crayons. How many crayons does each child get? Again, key is equal groups. My groups are 4 children because that's how many I'm dispersing into. My items are crayons because I don't know how many I'm giving to each child. My total is 36. What I would do for this one is you're gonna draw 4 groups again, but this isn't an even 10. So have your scholar, if you look, this is how I did it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like have them keep going until they get to 36. And then I demonstrated here how once I dispersed all 36 items into groups, I went back and labeled my counting. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's how I figured out how many crayons were in each group. I hope that this makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions.